But again, I am the, I guess, supplement junkie, because if I see it, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's going to work. Let me try it. And so if I had to pull everything out and say, okay, what do you specifically say you definitely need to do? One would Hello, this is Lifestyle for Living. I wanted to talk about supplements while you're taking a semaglutide or tirzepatide. I would tell you, I am a supplement junkie. I would tell you, I could see it and be like, oh, that looks like that might work. I might need to try that. But what I will usually do is do my research on it. But while taking this Wegovy, and even when I took Manjaro for those 3 months, one of the things I realized is I have to make sure, first of all, whatever supplement I'm taking is not countering what I'm actually taking. And that's for any type of medication that you're taking. You know, like when you have a cold and if you have high blood pressure, they tell you there's certain cough medications you should not take because you have high blood pressure and you're taking high blood pressure medication. The same thing goes with supplements. And when you're taking a tirzepatide or a semaglutide, and in my case, I'm on Wegovy. So you got to really be mindful. You know, we get so many things coming at us. Okay, yes, when I did my weeks 1, 2 through 3, I told you about some things like this actual no bloat. This here, the no bloat was good for if I felt like I was belching a lot or I needed some relief, like an anti-acid type scenario. I was doing this, but you know, I had to really look at it and say, okay, do I need this every day? No. I had to only utilize it when it was necessary. You know, like some supplements tell you take every day. Some supplements say take so many a day. You got to really monitor what's working with your system. So when you're on a tirzepatide or a semaglutide, supplements can be good, but I would tell you the best form of a supplement is natural, as close to its natural form as possible. So even with the no bloat, I had to be careful. Berberine, this one, I got to be careful with berberine. Because if you know anything about a semaglutide or tirzepatide, which most people do, they were created for diabetics. They were created to help control your insulin levels, to help control the secretion of your insulin. And so when you're monitoring your glucose and you want to know, okay, what are your glucose levels? And you know, berberine is been advertised as, hey, this is an alternative to taking a semaglutide or tirzepatide. You got to really be careful about that because that actually could counter the semaglutide, or it can make the impact more. Meaning, will it lower my glucose more than it needs to? So by me wearing a continuous glucose monitor, I had to realize, okay, girl, you might need to hold off the berberine, right? So I'm actually monitoring that. One of the things I have noticed, and this may change with the increase in dosage, with the 0.25 and the 0.5 milligrams of the Wegovy, it's not really dampening my glucose spikes if I eat something crazy. Right. So I made these banana muffins. They were like a 4-ingredient muffin. Now I probably should have added a little more protein in it, but I didn't. But I made some banana muffins, and because I'm a pre-diabetic, that thing had my glucose all over the place. And so even with me being on the Wegovy, I realized, oh yeah, in this instance, you might have been able to take some berberine to help subside the actual or help reduce the glucose spike. Because one of the things by wearing a continuous glucose monitor, I can see how foods impact me, and I can tell, oh yeah, you need to maybe watch that. And thank you for one of my commenters who, when I was talking about I'm still seeing these spikes depending on what I eat, so what you eat does matter. She was like, you need to really be careful about that berberine because yes, I'm on a semaglutide, and yes, that is to help control my insulin secretion, which if I'm taking berberine, which is also to help suppress the glucose spike, I could actually be doing more damage than good. So while supplements are great in a lot of aspects, you really need to kind of monitor what you're doing while you're doing it. So the berberine, that's something that I'm kind of monitoring with my glucose monitor as to, should I or should I not take it? So again, this is one of the things I have, but this is not one of the things I would advise you to take unless you're working with your physician, your medical advisor, who's telling you what supplements are good or not good. So that's something that I do. Now, another supplement that I've been doing for years, and I still do, is apple cider vinegar. If you are any person who's been monitoring your glucose or knowing anything about glucose levels, everybody tells you this is a great supplement for actual glucose levels. And I do 2 tablespoons in the morning. Now, one of the things I just got through talking to you about was, do I do it every day? Man, am I consistent with it? Again, I'm monitoring my glucose. I'm determining what's working, what's not working. But I do use apple cider vinegar, which does help with the lowering of your glucose levels. But you know what? Apple cider vinegar has so many other benefits that I think it's just something that I have been doing, like I said, for years, and I just kind of have stuck with it. So one of the supplements I do utilize while on this is the apple cider vinegar. Another supplement I do is I do the collagen peptides. And let me be clear, there's different forms of collagen. And because I'm over 50, I do collagen in my coffee every morning, but it may or may not have all the different things of what some people think of collagen for elasticity and skin and things like that. But I do feel like it helps me. So one of the things I do, and I think it's great to add, is the collagen peptide. And there is, you need to make sure, and I'll do a separate video on the different types of collagen and tell you what's the pros and cons of the different kind of collagen powders out there and what should be the best one. What I'm using right now is this Live Conscious collagen. It's grass fed. I would tell you I'm loving it. I was doing another type of collagen before, but this Live Conscious grass fed pasture raised collagen peptide is the one I've been using. So this would be one I would put in the check box and say yes. Definitely, if you're on any type of weight loss journey and you're looking for something for your skin, your hair, and your nails, this would be one that I would say. Again, let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm not a doctor. I tell people all the time, I'm a chemist, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I'm using on my journey that's helping me. So the collagen peptides are a keeper. Another thing that I do is I do use magnesium for constipation. If I get it, I haven't had a lot of constipation, but I usually do some Calm, or I have done the MiraLax, but honestly, I prefer the Calm. And I actually just ordered the individual packets because I travel so much. I need something that I can put in a suitcase or in my purse that can go. So yes, you can buy it in the jar form and maybe put it in a Ziploc bag, but I do use magnesium. And magnesium is good, and a lot of people, if you actually did a test to determine what your magnesium levels are, you may be even have insufficient magnesium levels. But magnesium does help your system, your bowel system move and everything. So I'll do the Calm. So that is one of the supplements I would say is a good supplement that I've used. I've also used the Mago 7, but you got to be real careful with that Mago 7. Because it kind of tells you to take it for so many days. But if I'm feeling really backed up, I'll pop not the full dosage. I'll do like 2 capsules of the Mago 7. So that's a supplement that I've used for the constipation and the diarrhea. And like I said, rarely, sometimes I'll do MiraLax, but I'm going to tell you, I'm usually going to lean towards the Calm, which has a more soothing, easier effect on me. And like I said, if I'm really stopped up, I'll do the Mago 7, but I'll only do it for one night. I'll do 2 capsules for one night, and that's it. Now, I know if you're on any type of social media, you've seen this Ryze mushroom coffee, and I even ordered the creamer, and I'll tell you, I ordered 2, a double pack of it. The biggest thing for me is the taste. I'm doing different things with it. Now, good. Look, I done spent my money for it, and I've heard that it's supposed to help with your cholesterol and different things like that. So, Supplement Queen ordered the Ryze mushroom coffee. I will tell you, for me though, I'm still working with the taste of it. And I even started adding it just to my regular coffee, and I'm like, okay, I got to get it down. But I will say, if I see a benefit with it, it's almost like taking castor oil. When I was a little girl, I was like, I hated taking it when my mom would give it to me if I had a bad cold or whatever. But what, boy, did it work once it got through my system. So the Ryze coffee, I'm not going to tell you that it's the greatest taste for me, but if I'm seeing a benefit of it, I'm going to keep using it. And plus, I've already paid for it. That's something that I'm doing. Another thing I'm doing, and you know, we talk a lot about this, is protein. Look, I know I wasn't getting enough protein. One, because I used to only eat once a day. Two, I never thought about protein in a way. And with me working out as much, yes, you do need your protein. So again, let me say this. The best way to get any type of supplement is in its most natural form. But for those of us who may be on the go and we just don't have the time always, I do from time to time do this organic protein I found. It's called Orgain. I like the taste of it. You know, I'm not a big vanilla girl, but I do like the taste of it. Now, what I have been doing this is I put a little bit in my coffee in the morning just to get my kickoff for the protein. I'm adding not the full scoop that they have in here. I may add just like a little under a tablespoon, but I am getting some protein in my coffee in the morning that way. That's one way I'm doing it. Now, I will tell you, I ordered this Super Gut. Again, like I told you, I am the supplement queen when it comes to stuff. I ordered this Super Gut, and I will tell you, I like it. I really do. Now, the Super Gut is good because it has 20, and I'm reading off the back of the label, but it has 20 grams of prebiotic fiber. So when you start talking about fiber, this one I would say yes. It has 15 grams of protein per serving. It has 26 vitamins and minerals, and it only has 6 grams of net carbs, and it has 0 sugar. So I have taken this. I have done this like in the morning if I want something. And another thing I like about this is it's the mocha latte shake. And what I usually do is put it in one of my cups with the shaker thing in it, or I can put it in my blender and I'll blend it up real quick, but you do need to drink it. And I actually do like this. So it's the mocha latte shake. And like I said, because it has the fiber and the protein, I would say this is a keeper. But you know what? For me too, so I might get up in the morning because I actually work from home and in the office. So it works real good if I'm working from home because I'll do the coffee in the morning with that little bit of protein in it. And then around, if I don't do breakfast, I'll do this. I'll do one of these for breakfast to kick it off to give me the protein. And that's just something I'm doing for me to help me go through the process. Now, another thing is fiber. I'm going to tell y'all. I know because I'm a pre-diabetic, I'm watching every kind of thing, and your greens, meaning your green spinaches and different things like that, are, and your actual Brussels sprouts and things like that are the best way to get your fiber. But when, again, me traveling a lot like I do, I'm using some Psyllium Husk, and I'll do that from time to time. Now, if I'm going through the day and I can get in my fiber and I know with my fiber count I'm getting it in enough, then okay, yeah, I'm down, I got it. But if I'm on the road and I'm traveling, I have these little individual packets because I'm like, you know, fiber is what I need. So I have like the daily fiber that I can actually just pop in either some water, which I will tell you the orange does taste better than the original. The original, it doesn't. The taste is the taste. I mean, you just have to say, as I said with the mushroom coffee, you just gonna have to chuck it and say, okay, it's good for me. But I will say I do like the orange flavored, and I do it in the water. Now you can't let it sit too long, but I'll stir it in some cold water or something, and this works good. So when I can't get the fiber in like I should naturally, I do the fiber supplement. Another thing I do is pre and probiotics. I have been using the seed pre and pro. I like the seed. I don't have the original jar with me because I broke it. I'm so mad. But and when they send you the actual replacement, they send it in these little packets. I'll show it to you in a minute. But I use these little seed pre and pro, and what I like about these is they are double encapsulated. So it's like you're not losing the impact. I will tell you, if you're not doing a pre and probiotic, that is something you definitely need to do. Having a good gut microbiome is crucial for all of us, even if we're not on a semaglutide or tirzepatide. So I have been doing the seed and getting the refills on that. Now sometimes if I can't run out my seed or whatever, I do have this raw probiotics. It's by Garden Life. This stays refrigerated, so I do use that, but I don't use them both. So if I'm doing the seed, I'm doing the seed. But if I'm doing the raw probiotic, I'll do that. That's just one of the things I do. And what else I got up here? Oh, when I was talking about the seed, this is the pack that it comes when you do the refills. It comes in a refill. It doesn't come in a jar. So that was the seed on that. Another thing I do, and it's not really a supplement, but because I do my coffee black, again, by me being a pre-diabetic, and I'm watching my glucose levels and trying to keep my insulin down. Because I'm trying to keep my glucose levels, I do cinnamon. And I just do it mainly for the taste of the coffee. It's been said that cinnamon can help lower your glucose levels, but you have to consume a lot of cinnamon to do that. And I guess that's it on the supplements. I think that's enough. I mean, honestly, it's hard trying to stay up on top of everything that you need to do. And for me personally, the only time I really do a supplement while I'm on this weight loss journey is if I know I don't have enough time to consume it naturally. I want to just reiterate that. The best way to get your fiber is naturally. The best way to get your protein is naturally. But again, I am the, I guess, supplement junkie, because if I see it, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's going to work. Let me try it. But I just want to show you some of the supplements I'm taking. I'm no way telling anybody to take any of these supplements. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. Yes, if they wanted to, that would be great, but I'm not. I'm just telling you what's been working. So if I had to pull everything out and say, okay, what do you specifically say you definitely need to do? One would be your pre and probiotics. Two, if you're not getting enough natural fiber in, it would be some type of fiber supplement. Some people, I think, use the Metamucil, but I found that the Psyllium Husk works better for me. Two, protein. So definitely you need to get your protein in as a supplement. And like I said, I'm doing the Super Gut, which works. I like it. And I do like this one in my coffee because it has a vanilla flavor. The next thing would be your magnesium. And again, that helps with the actual flow of your bowel system. So that's a definite. And your collagen, that would be something I would say you definitely need to try to track down and keep going. And that's just for me. I mean, I'm over 50, but I'm like, I want to still try to add that collagen in. And just for me personally, I definitely would say, this would be on the fence, meaning apple cider vinegar, because a lot of people don't like the taste of it, but I do like it. And I'll do a separate video talking about the benefits of apple cider vinegar and the collagen. So again, this is Lifestyle for Living. I just want to say thank you for those who are following me. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you already a follower or not a follower, go ahead and hit that like, and we will continue on this weight loss journey. I call my channel Lifestyle for Living because I really want to talk about lifestyle, not just about this weight loss journey, but lifestyle that you can live and have fun and enjoy your life. And that is a majority of the reasons of why a lot of us are taking this medication, is so that we can move more, do more, be more active. And I think one of the things we need to understand is, hey, we all have a different purpose and plan, but in the end, it's all about being the best that we can be. So I'll continue to give you my updates, continue to show you the different things I do for my journey. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Talk to you later.